Today is November the 7th, 2022. And I'm in the 500 block of Johnson, and I am interviewing a young man that's called. And can you state your name for me?
Macarcio Perry.
And how old are you?
I'm 34 years old. Well, I'll be 34 on Thursday.
Okay. Is this being recorded with your consent?
Yes, it is.
And you know who I am, Bernardo with Justice for Michiana.
Yes, sir.
Can you just give me a background of who you are?
Well, everybody know me as Mr. One Man, One Machine. I own a carpet cleaning business around South Bend. I go to school I'm in school right now for my bachelor's degree. I just working, man. I really don't do too much of nothing. I chill with my family and friends. I have 2 kids in Indianapolis that depend on me, and I just go day by day trying to make my business successful and be more successful than I was last year. So,
do you have a background?
No,
criminal
sir.
background?
I don't have a background. I don't get into that kind of stuff.
Okay. And we here because of South Bend police. And let's talk about that incident. What day did it happen? And give me your version of what took place.
Well, it was about 2:30 a.m. on November 5th. And I came out to my car after, shots were fired out here. And the police had parked their car down closer to Bertrand. Mm-hmm. They didn't have any flashing lights on, so it wasn't like they had the crime scene taped off or anything. And 2 cops are over here. So I go to my car just to get a water bottle out of my car. And I lock my doors. And they asked me, they lock my doors. And as I lock my doors, the police are approaching me, asking me if I know what happened. So we're over there by my car. My car's the Audi over there by the trees. And we're over there. I lock my doors, walk up to the front of my car. And they asked me, they're like, do you know what's going on? I'm like, no. He's like, you have to know what's going on, shit. If you just pulled up, I just pulled up. You had to be here before me. I'm like, sir, I don't know what's going on. So he goes to say, I'm going to check you and see if you have a gun. My first response, yes, sir, I have a gun. I'm licensed to carry. I've been licensed to carry since 2016. My gun is right here in my hoodie. If you want to get it and check it. He's like, okay, we're going to, we walk to the front of the car because I'm already knowing if they're going to get this gun off me, let me get to where they can get it without me having no problem. So I walk to the front of my car, turn around, and I'm on the front of my car. My hands are up. I go to put my hands up on my head. He grabs it. He grabs it, and I instantly he says, "Don't resist," which makes his other partner grab this arm. The marks right here is where he grabbed my arm, man. That's how hard he had me. And he's like, don't resist. And that just sets off any other cop that pulls up. So within seconds, there's like 3 or 4 cops on me. One cop, as I'm being held like this on top of my car, one cop runs up, punches me in the face, square in the face. I'm already being restrained. I'm not doing anything, punching me in the face. I get tased in the back. Now, I don't even know when they got the handcuffs on me because by this time, they didn't drop me off my hood onto the curb, slam me down on the curb, and now the handcuffs are on me, and I'm laying looking at my front passenger tire. And I'm just like, what is going on? Y'all don't have to do this. And the guy snatches me up. Get up. He's snatching me up. They put me in the car, and I don't know if they did it on purpose or not, but they left the windows up. And after a vigorous event, your adrenaline's pumping and all that stuff. I'm in the car. I swear it felt like I couldn't breathe. It's so hot. They had the windows up. It's just ridiculous. They took my firearm for no reason.
Have they returned your firearm? No, they haven't
returned my firearm at all. And they took me to jail. Now, when we get to jail, the COs tell him he has to go to the hospital and get checked. The right side of his face is swollen. Look at his eye. So they take me to the hospital. The doctor, you have a contusion on your head, you have a contusion on your leg. Those are just fancy words for you. You've been roughed up a little bit, but you clear to go, buddy. They laugh it off and they send me to jail. Now, mind you, the whole time I'm in jail, I'm in a medical pod. the nurses coming to check my vitals. They're checking on my eye. They're giving me ibuprofen. It's like...
And I just want to back up. Once you got to jail the very first time, how many officers was there?
Yeah. When I got to jail the first time, the guy had called in and said, we have an uncooperative person in the car. I didn't know what he meant when he called in that, but when we get inside the jail, I want to say 10, 12 COs, one with the camera recorder. He's recording me, and they're all just standing there looking at me. I'm not knowing why, but it's because he's called in and said I was uncooperative. So just in case I was going to get rowdy again, they were there to stop me. But I wasn't rowdy at all. The supervisor was like, why did he call us all out there? He's one of the calmest people I've seen come inside the jail. So I'm just lost. All the COs are telling me, oh, they're going to drop this. They have no case. And here they go. They hit me with a $5,000 bond.
And you pay that in cash? In
cash. $5,000 cash bond I had to pay to get out. And now I'm back home with my family, thankfully, you know, bruised up and battered, but I'm free, so.
And at the time, you don't recall ever being disordered?
Never, not once. I told him instantly, yeah, there's a gun right here, get it. I know you want to check it, probably see if it's been fired or whatever. I'll tell him that right away.
Have your gun been fired on that day?
No, not at all. Full clip, no, nothing. I told him that too. They didn't care about any of that.
Did they check your hand for?
No, they didn't check. They didn't check my hand for GSR. No, they didn't check my hand for GSR. I don't know. I don't know if I caught the bad end of it, but I don't know. It was just bad for me, man, and I'm not even a bad person. I don't have a record or anything, so for them to do me like that, you would have thought I was a fugitive. You would have thought I was a fugitive.
And you don't have to, if you did see somebody shoot a gun, you don't have to speak and say you've seen somebody years away, like, correct?
That's correct. And I told him, I was honest with him. I didn't see anything, sir. Gunshots happen in this neighborhood all the time, and I don't know if that's why they were so eager or angry that when they come over here, there's nothing out here, and it's like, I don't know, man. But I told him I didn't know, and he was like, you have to know, and it's like, I don't. So I don't know if he got mad about that, but as soon as he said, don't resist, they were on me like white on rice, man. I didn't get a chance to even think twice. I was getting tased, punched, slammed against my car. My car has dents and scratches all on it from them slamming me on my hood. And for one of the officers to say that they got hurt is just so out of this world, because I didn't have a chance to do anything. Y'all instantly had control of my body. And
the video that we have is from beginning to the end, so it should match their video if they have video, right?
I mean, it was 4 or 5 cops out here with at least 4 or 5 cars, so there should be video from their body cams and video from the cars if they were on, because they all were facing towards where it was happening at.
Well, we know that the city mayor and the police policy is every time a police interact with a person,
they're supposed to turn the cameras on.
This will be on. That's a violation itself. So we will be demanding those videos as well. How have this changed your outlook on South Bend police?
I personally, I thought about this, laying in the jail cell that I wasn't supposed to be in. I don't want to deal with them. I feel like I've been in jail for 30 years, man, off for 3 days, because I've never been inside. So, like my head is messed up, man, because, I don't know, man.
All right. Well, this is Bernardo again. I'm ending this video. Again, this was consented.
Consent, yes.
Okay, and we can use this video for any purpose we decide. All right.